Threats and Vulnerabilities. Types of cyber threats. In this section of our Cybersecurity Fundamentals course, we delve into the various cyber threats that pose risks to individuals, organizations, and nations. Understanding these threats is critical for developing effective countermeasures and enhancing cybersecurity knowledge. Malware. Let's start with malware, short for malicious software, which includes viruses, worms, and trojans. Malware infects systems to disrupt operations, steal sensitive information, or gain access to private computer systems. An example is a virus, which attaches itself to clean files and spreads throughout a computer system, corrupting files and crippling system functionality. Ransomware. Ransomware is a type of malware that locks users' files or systems and demands a ransom to restore access. The notorious WannaCry ransomware attack is a prime example. It affected hundreds of thousands of computers worldwide, encrypting data and demanding Bitcoin payments in return for access. Phishing. Moving on to phishing, this threat involves fraudulent attempts to obtain sensitive information such as usernames, passwords, and credit card details by disguising as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. Typically, phishing is carried out via email spoofing or instant messaging, and it often directs users to enter personal information at a fake website whose look and feel are almost identical to the legitimate one. Advanced persistent threats, APTs. Advanced persistent threats, or APTs, are prolonged and targeted cyber attacks in which an intruder gains access to a network and remains undetected for an extended period. APTs usually target organizations or nations for business or political reasons. To succeed, these attacks require a high degree of stealth over prolonged durations, making them complex and dangerous. Common vulnerabilities. Now, let's discuss common vulnerabilities that cyber criminals exploit. Recognizing these vulnerabilities is the first step in protecting against them. Software bugs. Software bugs can create security holes that attackers exploit. These flaws or errors in a software program can lead to unintended or unanticipated behavior. Patching these bugs with software updates is critical in mitigating security risks. System misconfigurations. System misconfigurations, such as improperly configured firewalls or unnecessary services running on a system, provide opportunities for attackers. These misconfigurations can often be more detrimental than software bugs because they are less likely to be patched and can go unnoticed for long periods. Weak passwords. Weak passwords are another common vulnerability. They are easier to guess or crack and can be a gateway for attackers to gain unauthorized access to systems. Strong password policies and tools like password managers can significantly enhance security. Social engineering. Lastly, social engineering exploits human psychology rather than technical hacking techniques to gain access to buildings, systems, or data. Tactics include baiting, pretexting, and tailgating, where attackers use human interaction to obtain or compromise information about an organization or its computer systems. Vulnerability assessments and security audits. To counter these threats and vulnerabilities, regular vulnerability assessments and security audits are imperative. These assessments help identify and address security issues before attackers can exploit them. They involve scanning systems for known vulnerabilities, assessing the potential impacts of successful attacks, and testing the organization's ability to defend against and respond to security incidents. Understanding the types of cyber threats and common vulnerabilities is crucial for anyone entering the field of cybersecurity. This knowledge not only aids in identifying and mitigating risks but also helps develop a proactive security posture that can respond dynamically to the evolving cyber threat landscape. Let's take this understanding forward as we explore best practices for cybersecurity in the next section, ensuring we are equipped to protect our digital environments effectively.